Turn the damn mics on.
Hello.
Hey.
Good morning.
Salute to Cricet Michelle for stopping by.
Cricet Michelle, man.
What do I keep saying?
Cricet.
Okay. But salute to her for stopping by. I thought it was a good conversation. I didn't learn anything.
No.
You make choices in life, you make your choices in life, period. I didn't
Stand by it.
Stand by it. She stood by it. I didn't care.
I was excited to perform.
I didn't care when she performed at the inauguration.
I got some money, and that's that.
Yeah, she got
her bread.
She got a check. She said she wasn't hurting before that. She did it because she wants to bridge the gap. Look, I can only judge a person by their motives, not their actions. If she says her motive was pure, so be it. I wasn't checking for Cricet Michelle before this.
Cricet!
Whatever. God bless her. You know what I mean.
All right. Well, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Paris Jackson.
Listen up.
It's just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, Paris Jackson is 18 years old now. That's Michael Jackson's oldest child. And she did an interview with Rolling Stone. Now, she talked about her life as a kid. She said, we actually had a pretty normal life. Like, we had school every single day. We had to be good. If we were good every other weekend or so, we could choose whether we were going to go to the movie theater or see the animals or whatever. But if you were on bad behavior, you wouldn't get to do any of those things. Now, she also did talk about her father's death. And she did feel that it was more than obvious that her father was murdered. She said,
Really?
All arrows point to that. It sounds like a total conspiracy theory, and it sounds like BS, but all real fans and everybody in the family knows it. It was a setup. It was BS. She said a lot of people wanted him dead. She also said AEG Live does not treat their performers right. They drain them dry and work them to death. And she said he would drop hints about people being out to get him, and at some point he was like, they're going to kill me one day.
Wow.
Now, she also talks about being black. She said, I consider myself black. She said that her dad would look her in the eyes and point his finger at her, and he'd be like, you're black. Be proud of your roots. And I'd be like, okay, he's my dad. Why would he lie to me? So I just believe what he told me, because to my knowledge, he's never lied to me.
That's what Richard Dozal's father told her, too.
She said, most people that don't know me call me white. Black. I've got light skin, and especially since I've had my hair blonde, I look like I was born in Finland or something.
She look white with blue eyes to me.
But she's black. She identifies as black.
What do the police identify her as? That's what counts.
Probably white.
Exactly.
All right, and speaking of color, Ricky Smiley has had to defend his son, Malik Smiley. On his show, Ricky Smiley For Real, his 15-year-old son had this to say.
Black females are not attractive to me.
Oh boy.
I look at them as my sisters, like that will give them a hug. But if it's a different race, it's like, all right, I'm attracted to you in that type of way.
That boy crazy.
So he said he's not attracted to black girls.
Boy, listen here. The last thing you want is a bunch of black women in your mentions going in on you. Trust me, I know.
That
sir.
boy crazy.
What is his Twitter so I can get him? Make sure y'all light his ass up.
He's 15 years old. Now, he did defend himself.
Lord have mercy.
Here's what Malik Smiley said after this episode aired, and clearly he got aired out.
Ain't no clearing that up.
All right, I really did not mean it in that way.
Whoa.
The producer told me, he gives me a script. This is what happens when you do the interview, when you talk in the reality show. So he gives me a script, and I say exactly what's off that script. Other people, they say other things, but I say exactly what they told me. What I really said, they must have cut this out, because I know for a fact that I have said this when they was interviewing me. I had a bad experiences with a lot of black females, and I really, trying to, I just want to try something different.
Oh boy.
There's not a script in the world and a check attached to it that can make me say anything negative about
Well, Ricky
black
Smiley
women.
has had to defend his own son as well, and here's what he said.
My son just coincidentally texted me, and he said, Dad, I made a mistake. And he said, he's getting blowed up on social media because of his statement about not being attracted to black women. And sometimes people will come into a situation with a different agenda. And sometimes stuff get past you that I never would have even approved, even if he felt that way. Because if our target audience is black women, why would you have a 15-year-old kid and let that air on him making a disparaging statement about black women?
And I ain't gonna lie, all of y'all sound like suckers. And the reason y'all sound like suckers is because Ricky Smiley, you don't watch the final edits of your show? If that's your reality show and you're executive producer on your reality show,
they were like, we're going to get some conversation going with this one.
You're not watching the final edits of your show, bro?
It was his reality show?
I think that's his reality show.
He let that on his own reality show?
Ricky Smiley, you sound like a complete sucker.
Wait, play it again, his son? I got to hear it one more time.
Black females are not attractive to me, you know, I look at them as my sisters, you know, like
That boy
my,
crazy.
you know, dap them up, give them a hug. But if it's a
He said
different
dap 'em up, give 'em a hug.
I'm attracted to you in
Jesus
that type of way.
Christ. Listen, I just want to know why y'all keep trying to blame it on the producers. You got the son saying that he was handed a script, so
That
he read
boy
the script
crazy.
verbatim. You got Ricky saying the producers put it out and he wouldn't have approved it. Why didn't you watch the final edit?
His son also said that he said he looks at them like his sisters. He said, I went to an all-white school. Sometimes people have different tastes, and I don't have a taste for her because his cousin was setting him up on a blind date with
Well,
him.
rest in peace to him, bro.
He said,
Rest
I
in peace
dap
to his
him up.
mentions, bro. What is his Twitter? Rest in peace to his mentions, because he don't know what he about to get.
He getting it.
Okay, that's like, he already getting it?
Hell yeah, he getting it.
I didn't notice.
I dap him up and I hug him.
I dap him up and I hug him.
Whoa.
But I'm telling you, you do not want
Whoa.
us. The last thing you want is a bunch of black women in your mentions coming at you defending their crown. You hear me?
All right, I'm
Okay.
Angela Yee, and that's your rumor report.
That's like millions of Category 5 hurricanes
Goodness
just
gracious.
hitting you at once. All right?
He ain't say I'm joking. He ain't say gotcha.
The worst part is when he said, I dap him up and hug him.
I dap him up.
That's
and
what
hug
I do to my boys. Jesus Christ.
I hear it one more time.
God bless them.
No.
Black females are not
Whoa.
attractive to me.
Whoa.
You know, I look at them as my sisters, you know,
Whoa.
like my, you know, dap them up, give them a hug.
I stop.
But
I'm
if it's a
Whoa,
different
whoa,
race,
whoa, 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 poor
I'm
guy.
done.
He don't
Oh,
know
my
what he
goodness.
did. You know what the Bible say? They do not now know what they do. What is the thing? You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Lord have mercy.
Goodness gracious. All right.
Jesus Christ.
Solomon, you got a donkey coming up?
No, I don't. I need to sit here and get myself together for a second.
All right, you get yourself together.
I cannot believe what I just
That is
heard.
crazy.
Lord
Wow.
have
All right.
mercy.
Donkey today is up next. It's the Breakfast Club awarded. That boy.
WWPR-FM HD1 New York.
Charlamagne, say the gang, don't get other Charlamagne.
You
Are a donkey.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
Donkey of the Day does not discriminate.
I might not have the song of the day, but I got the donkey of the day. So if you ever feel I need to be a donkey, man, hit me with the heat.
Yeah, it's the Breakfast Club, bitches.
Who's donkey of the day today?
Listen, man, I had to call an audible. I had somebody else I wanted to give Donkey of the Day to. It was actually Sean Spicer, but I gave him Donkey of the Day earlier this week, and then y'all just played me that audio just now. So Donkey of the Day for Wednesday, January 25th goes to Ricky Smiley. Okay, now, on Ricky Smiley's reality show, his son made these comments about black women. You got the comments? Play the comments.
Black females are not attractive to me. You know, I look at them as my sisters, you know, like my, you know, dap them up, give them a hug. But if it's a different race, you know, it's like, all right, I'm attracted to you in that type of way.
Jesus Christ. He knows not what he do. How old is he?
15.
He's 15. I'm not pressing him. I can't press him. I'm pressing his daddy. Okay. Now, Ricky's son defended himself. We got the comments of Ricky's son defending himself.
Yeah, we pulling it up.
What he said he meant.
Here it goes.
All right, I really did not mean it in that way. I got in the room. The producer told me, say he gives me a script. This is what happens when you do the interview. You know, when you talk in the reality show. So he gives me a script, and I say exactly what's off that script. Other people, they say other things, but I say exactly what they told me. What I really said, they must have cut this out, because I know for a fact that I have said this when they was interviewing me. I had a bad experiences with a lot of black females, and I really, trying to, I just want to try something different.
Bruh, you're not Anchorman. Stop reading everything that's in front of you. Okay, if the script said I like licking penises like lollipops, would you have read that verbatim too?
Maybe.
Okay. like the fact that you read off a script makes it worse. Like, you should have read that on the script and said, hell no. And then had the producer or writer who wrote that fired. Now, Ricky Smiley defended his son. Do we have Ricky making his defense?
We have it.
My son just coincidentally texted me, and he said, Dad, I made a mistake. And he said, he's getting blowed up on social media because of his statement about not being attracted to black women. And sometimes people will come into a situation with a different agenda. And sometimes stuff get past you that I never would have even approved, even if he felt that way. Because if our target audience is black women, why would you have a 15-year-old kid and let that air on him making a disparaging statement about black women?
What do you mean, let it air? Smileys. Smiley family, Smiley clan. What's wrong with y'all? You can't blame producers for that. You can't blame anybody but yourself. Ricky Smiley, you got the power. Okay, you should watch the final edits of your show to prevent this kind of stuff from happening. Stop blaming producers and everybody else. Have some accountability, okay? If your son don't like black women, let's play this clip again. Play the clip one more time.
Black females are not attractive to me. You know, I look at them as my sisters, you know, like my, you know, dap them up, give them a hug. But if it's a different race, you know, it's like, all right, I'm attracted to you in that type of way.
If your son don't like black women, tell him stand on that. Because he said it. Don't blame it on the script. Don't you blame it on no producers. Stand by it. The only reason you backing off it now is because you catching all this heat on social media from these black women that you say are your target audience. Please give Ricky Smiley the biggest hee-haw.
See? I don't know if you saw, but Ricky Smiley was also tweeting about that.
Boy, he just needs to leave it alone.
And he said that the producers made his son say that, and the producer is going to apologize.
No,
that's his show.
That's your show.
That's his
You're the executive producer of your show, Ricky Smiley. You should be watching the final edits. You cannot blame that on no damn producer.
That is your own show.
You don't blame that on no producer. Oh, the script. I read it off the script. No, that's you.
That's your show.
You're responsible for the words that come out of your mouth. Stop it.
He's supposed to protect his son. Even if his son felt that way, he should have had a conversation with his son and said, "You sound like an idiot.
Ricky,
your mother's black. Your grandmother's black. Like you should."
Ricky is grown. Ricky Smiley is a grown ass man. Stop blaming it on producers, man. Take the L. Tell your son stand by it. Take this heat, okay? Take this heat from these black women that are probably in your mentions right now.
He's really not gonna like black women now.
Oh no! What? What? You think he hated black women before? Wait till he read his mentions after the day.
He ain't going to Essence Festival ever.
He might not talk to his mama ever again. He really might not talk to his mama ever again. Damn.
All right, well, that donkey today was well deserved. Thank you for it.
He hates Scandal now. He hate How to Get Away with Murder. He hate Insecure. That's right, man. Essence Festival. He ain't never going with
He gonna dap up Issa Rae though.
He ain't gonna dap up Issa Rae.
Nah, he might. His daddy might not go to Essence Festival no more. All right. Well, he ain't gonna like this next segment. Ask Ye is next. 800-585-1051. You want to talk to a black female? Call her up right now. If you need some advice, if you need some help in your relationship, Angela Yee, this black female, will help you out.
I can't help you get out of this, though.
You can't help get out of that one, no. 800-585-1051 for real. But if you need some help in your relationship,
call me foolish, man. But you know,
I
always hear black women say how certain black men have a disdain for them.
Mm-hmm.
They try to say I have it. But I really didn't realize that some of these dudes told like black women like that. Like that's ridiculous to me. Like I don't even understand that logic.
I don't know.
Just let you know how rough
what do
it
you
is for
see
black
when you
women
see your mama
out here?
Your grandma. You look at your mama as a brother. Your mama, your daddy.
He daps him up. He daps
your mama. Like I don't know.
But you know what I think is stupid, and you do all the time. You make fun of different shades of
shut your waffle colored ass up. What you got to do with
what does this have to do with anything? Are you a black woman?
Right? Exactly.
How does this come from us talking about how tough black women have it to you being upset?
Check him, boo-boo. Get him. I'm sitting there talking about black women. Here come Envy talking about light-skinned men. See what I'm saying?
Envy, just because you have boobs, that does not make you a black woman.
Ooh, drop one of clues bombs for Angela Yee this morning. Telling the truth. Telling the truth.
You know what?
Always trying to omit us.
Did you just try to snap your fingers like you're a black woman?
You know what?
Whoa. Why are you rolling your head? You what? Whoa, you rolling your neck. Why are you rolling your head?
This is bullying.
You are so stereotypical.
800-585.
Talking about black women, Emmy want to bring it back to himself.
Yeah.
You know what you do?
Yeah. See what I'm saying? That's why we got to get rid of light-skinned niggas.
Now we got to get rid of us?
Okay.
You know what? Ask Ye's next. It's The Breakfast Club. Bitches.
The Breakfast Club.